Hi there and welcome back, and if you're studying with me, this is going to be very useful to you because this is going to be a quick video on liberalism. Now, I may have talked about this in lesson time, but liberalism is a complicated thing to try to sum up. Now, liberalism is a very broad topic, and very often the term gets misused. The idea, particularly in America, of what a liberal is what a great many people would refer to as a socialist, perhaps a democratic socialist. Liberalism and socialism are not the same thing. The original liberals in the early 19th century were individuals who believed in limits to state power. They believed that autocracies and monarchies and indeed republics with immense power should be ruled constitutionally. So liberals firstly believed that the rights of the individual needed to be protected from state power, that there needed to be limits on things like the power of the state to detain, to arrest, and limits on the ability of states to take away freedom of speech. Now, why does liberalism emerge at this time? Because nation states are emerging. States are becoming more powerful due to the development of new technologies, new communications, telegraphs, railways, that kind of thing. And bureaucracies are emerging and establishing themselves. So states do gain an awful lot more power, and particularly the experience of the Napoleonic Wars, where new forms of taxation and the control of entire societies in order for those countries to survive against the onslaught of Napoleon's armies meant that the state had to become bigger. And the question is, well, what happens to the state in peacetime, and what happens to individuals in peacetime? Do those rights are rights and powers returned to the population? The answer is normally no. Now, after the end of the Napoleonic Wars, from 1815 onwards and the Congress of Vienna, Europe is ruled for the next 30 years by a series of autocratic regimes. And in 1819, Austria and the other Congress powers agree to the Carlsbad decrees, which mean that essentially Austria and Russia become Europe's policemen, Europe's anti-revolutionary policemen, and can intervene where they see fit in order to preserve order, to prevent another Napoleon emerging. Liberals looked at this with horror. And one of the reasons why you have the development of revolutions in 1848 is because of the agitation of liberals across Europe, people who believed that they were badly served by autocrats and badly served by dynasties, and it was time now for constitutional societies to emerge. Liberals believed that the formation of nation states was the way that this would be achieved, that small states within Germany could be easily picked off by bigger powers and they could easily go back on their word, but a united German people or a united Italian people who were committed to constitutional rule and committed to preserving their own rights would be unstoppable. And this is why up until 1848 many liberals believed that the nation state was going to be the vehicle by which freedoms could be preserved. They're going to be proven tragically wrong. I hope this is useful. If you like this, give us a thumbs up and a like down below, and I'll catch you on the next video. And if you're one of my students, I'll see you in lesson time soon.